Hello, survivors of the apocalypse and veterans of AtomRPG. Welcome back to Trudograd. And apologies. So, you know, I know that I missed the last 2 days when I am aiming for releasing an episode for this fine game here. And while I really love Trudograd a lot, I feel that I'm neglecting it a little bit. On the other hand, like, thanks to the frequent comments on the game, I'm not playing ahead too much, yeah, so there is a chance of real communication here. And many thanks for your comments, by the way. So we are supposed to talk to the Brothel person, the Brothel owner first. Yeah, so I've been very busy the last days, and I used most of my gaming time last weekend to really play a lot of Oxygen Not Included. I got a little bit hooked on that game, especially as it was just the free weekend. I hope you can forgive. So, and then I was really cluttering up my hard drive with that one, which I needed to free up a little bit first, so that also took some time. So last time we went around this one here. I'm not sure, is this the brothel? I wonder. Well, it would tell here, right? No, it doesn't. Ah, well. Then we just need to find out. This here looks more like the Chinese area here with the lamps, so maybe that's where Uncle Ho is. Let's talk to this guy now. Ah, yeah, so that is Chinese, well. Why can't that guy learn some Russian, huh? Or Ukrainian, wherever we are here. Or are we actually in the far east of the Soviet, or the former Soviet Union, I wonder. Is this the brothel? Well, to me it looks very much like a brothel. Yeah, I think we are in the right place. There is a slight hiccup here. Ah, there is someone. Let's talk to the guard first. It's also a Chinese guy. Well, they could be prostitutes here, huh? Or it is just a sophisticated place. Hello there. Our gaze comes to rest on a gorgeous redhead smoking a thin cigarette. Okay, that is... Does that mean she is a hooker? Want to have some fun, sailor? Don't be shy, you are in a brothel after all. Okay, I think that answers the question. She notices us too and comes closer, rolling her hips seductively. Oh, fun you say, sure. Fun sounds fun. Well, but tell me your name. It's no fun having fun anonymously. Call me Veronica Vanilla, pretty boy. The woman winks playfully at us. Did you say vanilla like hard candy? But people suck on hard candy, while in my case the sucking is performed by the candy itself. Ah, yeah. Jeez. Well, what's your role in the brothel, Veronica? The woman looks confused for a moment, but then starts giggling as if she just heard the best joke of her life. Hello, is anybody home? You spent so much time at sea you forgot how things run on land. I'm a prostitute, dummy. I sleep with people for cash. Ah, well, that was quite the explanation there. Well, can we just chat? You wouldn't like chatting with me if you are not into running your mouth? If you are into running your mouth, you should talk to Lena Stanislavskaya. She must be around here somewhere. Well, yeah. Well, maybe later, Veronica. Okay, so I want to talk first a little bit here with people. But, you know, I will remember you. That's for sure. And then her. Hello there. She looks a little bit more like she's going to give us some spanking or something. A young woman wearing a white dress and a battered dog collar gazes at us with large, fearful eyes. Oh, the poor thing. Oh, master, I sure hope you are not here to punish me for all the bad things I've done. I've been such a naughty girl. I hope I'm not going to get whipped for it. Okay, she's a good actor there. Too bad, I'm already planning something rather dehumanizing for you. Yeah, that's good. Wow, what did you do to deserve punishment? Well, I was a very bad girl. I lied, I schemed, I borrowed a lot of money to pay for an education and started working as a prostitute to make ends meet. I got hooked on Black Lotus too. Judging by the glassy gleam in her eyes and trembling lower lip, it seems she said too much. She is no longer a playful act. This is no longer a playful act. Oh, the poor thing. Actually, I think we should try and help her. Okay, then I think it's high time you got your just desserts. No. I think we should actually rather try and help her. Can we do that? I see. Tell me about your role in the brothel. Oh, I'm like a cute little pet waiting for someone to take control and own me. Now if someone would whip some sense into me, that would put me in my place. Probably. Might take more than one session. Well, I think I feel sorry for her, although she's actually very pretty there. Well, can we chat about something? I am not worthy of conversing with you, master. Well, at least tell me your name. Call me Nadia Subova. Cool. Is that a real name or a nickname? It's my real name, I swear. Oh, listen, Nadia, I think you could punish me instead. The woman gives us a puzzled look. If that's what you're into, the strict and terrifying Mistress Agnieszka is the local supplier of humiliation and chastisement. I'm scared of her. A woman like that could force me into any kind of degrading act, just like anyone else, since being submissive is kinda my shtick. Okay, well, I like you, girl. Wanna have some fun? So you are submissive, huh? Tell me about your role in the brothel. My role here is to bring you pleasure, master. Well, maybe we can do that later. I need to talk to people first. Okay, well, but Nadia, I'm going to keep you in my mind in a special place. You know? I think that's probably the one that likes to do the deed instead of receiving it. There are a lot of people here, by the way. I wonder if they are all prostitutes. Let's save the game. By the way, what's our experience situation? Any levels coming up? No. No, not in a while. So we've got the helmets, right? Yeah. Okay then. Well, let's talk to her then. Oh, she looks serious. And yeah, and that's Mistress Agnieszka, huh? A tall leather-clad woman crosses her arms and throws us a look of disgusted self-assurance. Haven't you heard, boy? You may only address Mistress Agnieszka from your knees. Is this news to you, or are you hoping to provoke me into dealing out some extra humiliation and pain? Well, now that you mention it, I am actually looking for some punishment, and if humiliation is on the table as well, I am all in. Now, I'm not sure if that's our thing here, but, well, hey lady, people who call me names don't live for long. Well, what the hell, I just want, well, no, I think we should say that, hey lady, people who call me names don't live for long. Success. Our physical superiority compels the dominatrix to break character and attempt to placate us. You don't get it, dude. It's like my persona. Most of the girls have personas they show off to potential clients. There's nothing to get sore about, okay? Well, now I understand. I like to play pretend too. Can you punish me? I've been a very bad atom agent, huh? Now, what's so great about paying to be humiliated? I don't understand that. Hey, these days there are tons of people with desires even I don't fully understand. You might not get my routine, but plenty of people will gladly pay me for it. Why? Beats me, actually, them. Ha! Maybe they don't have enough hardship in their life. Sounds unreal, you know, I know. I'm no Freud, so I'm not going to get sidetracked by the psychology. I'm a prostitute, damn it. Shit. You made me step out of character for a second there. Ahem. State your business or get out of my sight, you dirty slave. What a weakling you are. My hands are trembling with the craving to whip you. Whip you good, pig dog. Pig boy. Well... so, what is your role in this brothel, the dominatrix? I didn't think I would need to spell it out. I am a dominatrix, a dealer of punishment and humiliation, a goddess to lustful slaves. And I believe I see one of them sniveling before me right now. Would you like to taste the pain and pleasure I keep in my boudoir? Well, I see. We'll care to chat about something else, firstly. Mistress Agnieszka is not in inquiry service, although I do have an encyclopedia collection. Did you know that if you hit a person through a book, it leaves no marks? Yeah, I think Agnieszka, it depends. Like if you do it with an edge, then I'm sure you can produce some hematoma, but that's another question. So is Mistress Agnieszka your real name? What does it matter to a weak-minded slave? It sounds good and lets people know my place in the brothel. That's the reason I use it. Well, listen, Mistress Agnieszka, can I humiliate you instead of the other way around? I love submissive girls. How the fuck could you even ask something so, apart from your own tender flesh, there's nothing soft or submissive in my boudoir. If you're looking for a pleasure, slave speak with Nadia Subova. That little slut loves it rough. Well, what was I thinking when I asked something so ridiculous? It's high time I was punished for such boring conversation. Punished like a mangy cur. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So I really love the writing here again. But let's not get any punishment yet. Nadia Sobova, you say, well, I'll go find her. But Mistress Agnieszka will keep you in our minds as well for later on. So, and who's that? He looks like a customer, actually. No, he's not. A lean young man with a red hanky sticking out of his back pocket rolls his eyes playfully and claps his hands. Oh my god, what a man, a true warrior. Such grace, such strength. You simply must have a military background, boyfriend. Well, what's it to you, fruitcake? Okay, kid, I'll trust you with the military secret. I am a Major Atom. I was sent here to locate and secure top-secret pre-war weapon. Yeah, kinda. I'm a mercenary, an adventurer, and a strider of forgotten roads. Why? I think we should say this one here to him, because that's fun. Okay, kid. But the fruitcake I like a lot as well. Yeah, okay, kid, I'll trust you with the military secret. I am a Major Atom. I was sent here to locate and secure top-secret pre-war weapon. I knew it! Rocco Sparkler is the only godchild of the titillating General Nasty of Krasnoznameni. That's why the ability to sense military backgrounds is in my blood. Though I never imagined you'd have such a rich fantasy. Say no more, I know why you're here. You know, actually I doubt that for some reason. Hold the phone, I'm also from Atom, and I even secured a piece of pre-war technology for our organization. It's right here in my pants. Can you feel it? Oh my goodness. I think we shouldn't go there. The man approaches us, filling our nostrils with a flowery aroma. Before we can react, he grabs our hand and puts it on his buttock. We take a shocked step back from the naughty stranger, and he playfully wags his finger at us. You felt it, didn't you? Don't you want to give it a test drive? Study it? This artifact has many uses, but I'm too inexperienced to discover all of them. Maybe we could perform a group analysis? This pup has so much to learn from a big bad wolf like you. Oh my god, well. I'm ready to show you the ropes. Don't think that we will do that. Are you fucking nuts? I'm gonna smash your teeth in. No, that's not... I mean, the guy... Yeah, he does his thing. Yeah, and I mean, he's not really... I mean, he's not molesting us or something, so... Wouldn't you rather show me the ropes yourself? No, back off. I'm leaving and I don't even think about don't you even think about following me. Well, we can't speak with them, huh? But well, I think that's not this Atom's agent's thing. Was that another guard there? A Chinese guard? Okay. Well, then we've got this one. She looks actually more like a customer. Or is she? Leaning on a bar in the middle of the hall, the young woman winks at us and says, "Hey, what will you be drinking today? Dark times call for dark beer." And, I don't think she's a prostitute, actually. Let's have a look what she barters. Ah, yeah. By the way, can we actually sell her something for a good price? A regular price, huh? She has 47 rubles at least, so it's an okay price. Let's give her 1 ciggy. Or cabbage. Well, we could. That's good to know that she has cabbage. Maybe we should buy one for later. Or later we will buy one. To eat it. And maybe there's a recipe, a new recipe for that or something. Well, I'd like to ask you a few questions. You got that right. Ask away. So, what's your name? Lara the bartender. Madame Clack called me garçon for a while, but someone told her that's French for boy, so she stopped. Well, at least she's respecting her French, huh? So how's work? I like my job. Of course, the clients are constantly confusing me for one of the working girls, but c'est la vie, as the owner likes to say. Anyway, it's never led to anything actually bad happening. Except for that one creep who was a little too excited about asking me out. But Yarrow Polk and the Chinese guard dragged him out of here so fast I didn't even have time to register his face. Well, and there was one other time when some perv watched my windows from across the road for about 40 minutes. I guess it could have even been the same guy. I didn't really think about it, to be honest. It's just part of the job. Yeah, well, what can you tell me about the brothel? Did you know this place was built after the war? At first glance you can't tell, but on the second and third, black mold, cockroach colonies, falling plaster. I could go on, but I'm afraid the madam will hear and knock my teeth out. Oh well. So there is some violence around, huh? Well, do you know any interesting rumors? Cocoa saws scare me a lot. Those bastards can reshape their own flesh and bones into all manner of forms. They can even copy the way you look and act. Horrible creatures. Well, the first time we heard of that, cocoa saws. Well, I guess we could run into them at some point, huh? Do you know anything else? That's very interesting. Even heard of the Conglomerate? It's supposedly an organization from the Far East that gathers all manner of tech. I doubt they are any kind of threat right now, but in the future... Well, who knows? Maybe, huh? Interesting. Tell me another story. Ever seen the Hesperus Star at night? Some people think it's actually a spaceship. Intriguing, huh? Yeah. Who knows what it could be, huh? Well, let me ask you something else. And change the subject, so... Ah, yeah, well, now we can't ask her. I wanted to ask her, like, about the service. But I guess she would have told us just immediately that we need to buzz off, and she's only the bartender. Who's that guy? Well, so, green dress. An important-looking woman in a silk dress. Is she the brothel keeper or something? So an important-looking woman in a silk dress slowly strolls around the brothel's main hall, watching the guests and smoking a fat cigarillo stuffed into a bakelite cigarette holder. She reminds us of a sated, yet still dangerous predator. Yeah, she looks kind of sated there. Yeah. And that's actually, in so far then, it's a very good selection for this picture here. She really looks sated. Yeah. Welcome to Madame Cluck's fine establishment, pretty boy. We have men and women to suit any taste here. Don't believe me? Try them out. Hey there, you are Madame Cluck, right? Yes, I'm in charge here. Well then, I was sent here by the police. Now, I'd like to ask you a few questions first. I believe I can find time for a few questions. So, well, what's your real name? Instead of replying, the madam wags her finger at us with a sly grin. We already know her name, silly. Or do we? Well, could you tell us about this district? The dogs are the heart of any city, and the heart needs love to keep on beating. That's why I can't think of a better place for my establishment. Yes, it can get dangerous, But we've got that covered as well. By a mighty organization, no less. And what kind of mighty organization, I wonder? Oh, there's a spice. The sporty spice is coming around. Well, what rumors are... Well, what can you tell us about Trudograd? Trudograd is a city of contrasts. Poverty in some areas, riches galore in seventh heaven. But everyone, regardless of social status, needs some loving attention once in a while. That's why I don't worry about class struggle affecting my business. Class struggle, huh? Well, I think you are talking about a revolution there, probably, huh? Well, what rumors are making the rounds these days? Folks say there was a terrible car wreck near the city gates. An infamous crime boss flipped his ride while pursuing thieves who dropped his cockfighting operation. I wonder if we'll ever learn the identity of those bold ne'er-do-wells. Well, maybe. Was it maybe connected to someone who was burned in a barrel or something? Well, maybe, huh? Can we change the subject? Sweating all of a sudden, I should go. Yeah, well, so... You were boasting about a wise selection of service in your establishment. Is there a way for me to test this claim? The woman eyes as if we were a total fool. She shrugs and replies in a matter-of-fact way. Talk to my workers, pretty boy. Ask what they are offering. I'm sure you can find anything and everything you desire within these walls. Okay, can we change the subject? As you wish, pretty boy. Well, actually, I need to take a look around first, and then I want to save, because we are going to ask her, about the police. But let's firstly talk to the other people here. There's an old gentleman there, or not a gentleman, but who knows. A crooked old man is watching the fire. Tiny flames are reflected in his murky, cataract-ridden eyes. Though apparently blind, he senses our presence. You wandered into a flower garden, yet you wish to observe a sad old stump? Why is that little pengu? We could giggle like a child. Hey, Grandpa, the only little pengu around here is the one in your pants. What? Whenever I visit a new place, I speak to everyone here. You know how it is. Yeah, that's actually the thing. I do what I want. You got a problem with that, old man? No, here, you know, when I visit somewhere, I always talk with everybody, you know. And if any stone remains unturned, you have to turn it over, correct? Oh, yes, and when there's a secret, you have to expose it to the light. So be it, little pengu. You can even search my old head for completion's sake, though it won't reveal anything worthwhile. Or will it? The old man winks at us and tucks on his spindly moustache. Well, okay then, what's a pengu for starters? Pengu means friend in my native tongue. Like little pengu means little friend, nothing more. I hope you are not annoyed by us Guanzhou using a few words from our language while speaking yours. Well, it's pretty, is it annoying? No, I'm not annoyed at all, no. I'm glad, little pengu. In my old age, it is very important to me to use my native words, lest I forget them, being stranded in this foreign land. Well, as long as pengu is really meaning that, and not like you foreign devil or something. But yeah, so, well, who knows? Sure. Can we talk about the brothel? Do I look like someone who studies the goings-on in this brothel? Oh no, not me. I only watch the fire, my little pengu, and even then my eyes sometimes betray me. You call this a fire, comrade? This conflagration is but a tiny spark compared to the roaring red communist blaze that burns inside my lusty heart ever since I laid eyes upon the local ladies of the night. I hate myself for the perverted will of my loins, but I also take pride in the fact that said loins can still be rekindled. Well, Hexogen, maybe we should invite you, to have you go with the ladies or something. Old and frail in visage, but a wild tengu in bed, as they say in my country. Ka. Well, come on, dude. Come clean. What's your favorite prostitute around here? Ka. Oh. What? Oh, come on. Razin got a level. What? Wasn't that like 5,000? Ka. Oh, you swore me, little Pengju. Hookers at my old age with my declining health. Well, if you really want to know. After glancing about like a sly old fox, he points with the bony finger either at a leather-clad dominatrix or the brutish, beefy bear of a man beside her. His hand is shaking too much to be certain. We decide we'd rather not ask which one he means. But other than that, I don't know anything about this place. Okay, you know what? Sorry for that, but we are going back in time because apparently we got more experience than I thought with all these options. So let's wear something nice on our head. Where is it? Or did Razin have? Oh yeah, he's got the beret. Oh yeah, here there. So okay. Talk to him. So let's try this one then. Hey grandpa, the only little Pengju around here is the one in your pants. The old man's chest puffs out like a blacksmith's bellows. His eyes bulge and he starts shaking in a fit of tremendous laughter. Not the most clever singer I ever heard, but still funny. Great job, little Pengju. Now you will find me a most friendly conversation partner, if talking is what you desire, that is. Well, you know, what is a Pengju then? Pengju means friend. Okay, I don't really care. To be honest, yeah, it's pretty annoying. Are you saying I annoy you? Or in that case, I will try not to use my words when we talk, little Pengju. Really, I will, dear Tongjiang Xianxie. But it is hard for an old dog to grow horns, you know. So I might still annoy you a few more times before this conversation ends. Rips Lao Wai. Well, fuck it. Can we talk about the brothel? Do I look like someone who studies the goings-on in this brothel, Pengju? You call this a fire, comrade? The communist heart. The red communist star in my heart is a thing there. Okay. So, actually I want to talk differently with them. So we need to go and travel back in time again. And let me have a sip of water. So refreshing. After a long run today as well. So, well, you know, whenever I visit a new place, I speak to everyone, you know. That's more a tradition these days. So be it, little Pengju. Well, you know, what's a Pengju? Pengju means friend. Well, I'm not annoyed at all. It's fine. I'm glad, little Pengju. In my old age, it's very important to use my native words. Yeah, I mean, it's always good to be at least bilingual, right? Well, so can we talk about the brothel? Well, do I look like someone who studies the goings-on in this brothel? Well, do you call this a fire, comrade? Old and frail in visage, but a wild tengu in bed. Come on, dude, come clean. What's your favorite prostitute around here? So, and then he's, yeah, 18 skill points now for Razin. Ka. Ah, you spare me, little Pengju. Hookers at my old age with my declining health. Well, if you really want to know. So either the beefy man or the, well, Mistress Agnieszka, huh? But other than that, we don't know. I don't know anything about this place. Well, you see what goes on when you visit the bar to get a drink, don't you? There's no wisdom in local spirits, little Pengju. Therefore I bring my own beverage. Finely powdered matcha. With a sly wink, the old man shows us a tiny thermos covered in green fingerprints. He was hiding it in his sleeve the whole time. A moment later he makes the thermos vanish again. Matcha? Can I try this wondrous tea? The old man smilingly pours us a cup. His movements are so stealthy no one else notices. Taking a sip of the hot green liquid, we feel a tsunami of energy and strength race through our veins as if we were the Emperor of Japan or commoner with enough money and connection to purchase this rare drink. Oh. Wow, not bad at all. Hey, can we talk about something else now? Yes, little Pengju. Well, could you answer some questions? Sure. How should I address you? I mean, usually you start a conversation with introducing yourselves anyway, right? My parents named me Kung Lan. When I joined a gang of small-time smugglers as a boy, they called me Kung, the hump, because of my terrible posture. After the war, when that same gang began to flourish and became known far and wide as Guangzhou, I already was called Wise Kung Lan Li. Wise Kung Lan Li, huh? Since I'm no longer an active member of the business and have forgotten much of my past, I returned to my very first name. So call me Kung Lan, little Pengju. Oh well, that's the story about names here, huh? And what do you do around here? The old man's unseeing gaze darkens. He sighs with the sound like gas escaping a bottle of carbonated water. Shh! I'm not doing anything. What kind of man who knows the meaning of life to except sit near the fire? Oh. You're saying you learned the meaning of life? So, how's life for you now? And what? And I'm definitely interested in the answer. So, yeah, well, what's life for you now? Not too bad. I managed to survive that knowledge, despite its soul-sucking nature. I still managed to teach myself how to laugh, smile, and make friends, despite the horror of this existence. Ah, well, teach it to me then, the meaning of life. The old man starts pulling on his moustache as if lost in thought. Seems he regrets letting it slip. Well, I cannot teach it to you with words, little Pengju, but I can show it to you as I was shown when I was a young man. The process requires a certain, how you say, biochemical reaction as well as a convoluted ritual. And you will have to gather a whole lot of boring ingredients in order to prepare yourself. Since it is a secret ritual, I will only name the next groups of items you must gather after you've spent days running around collecting the previous group. A soul-destroying task. And if you think the result will be satisfying in some way, well, you're dumber than a bamboo bush who decides to visit a panda sanctuary. Well, that's actually a very nice comparison there. But well... You don't get it, old man. If you have a quest for me, I must take it. No, well, yeah, color me intrigued. Tell me, what do I need to get you first? Yeah. What is it? And is it actually even related to the question, or do you just want me to give you stuff? You have found a new stone to turn. I cannot stop you. Very well. First, I will require logs. A lot of logs and very heavy. No fewer than 15. Well, why the hell would you need those? The process is partly what you'd call a scientific experiment and partly a mystical ritual. Its nature can be called ritualistic because you must follow strict rules, such as not knowing the next requirement until you gather the current batch of items. And it can be called scientific because it requires precise amounts of particular ingredients. I'm not asking for anything I will not use in the demonstration, but I will completely understand if you rethink your wish and deny my requests, and honestly, I advise you to decline. Well, actually, I want to know where this is going, so I won't forget. But let's change the subject first. Black Lotus is getting even more expensive than before. I hope she's not taking it. Well... So let's change the subject. Yes, little Pengju. Can we talk about this brothel some more? Do you think I have anything to add about this place, little Pengju? Well, surely you've crossed paths with the owners of this place. What can you tell us about them? And by the way, aren't you ashamed to be seen in a place like this? But well, let's say this one first. I don't know any owners. I only know that venomous snake of a woman who calls herself Madam, and she doesn't know any Kung Lan. She only knows what she calls impotent old freeloader who sits here all day. Ka ka ka! That's the kind of relationship we have. I love that woman. You should befriend her, you know. You could learn a lot about this brothel from her. I myself don't know much. Okay, well, aren't you ashamed to be seen in a place like this? There's a nice cozy tea house almost next door. The tea house is close to my home, but this heat is close to a roaring fire. That is why I chose. Fire to warm these ancient bones, little Pengju. I don't know anything apart from this warmth, and what is unknown cannot cause one to feel shame. You sure? Well, okay then. Well, we should probably talk with the madam again, huh? And I think we don't have anything else to talk about. It is a warm, cozy place, but that is no reason to talk about it so much, little Pengju. Yeah, that's true. So have a nice one. Okay then. Well, but that was fun. So let's see about our experience. So 10,000 for us. Razin needs another 7,500 hexogen. 12,000. No, 10,000. Yeah. By the way, was there actually another one here? Cold resistance, yeah. Okay then. So, well, let's have a look. Yeah, no, that was here. That's the right one. Lieutenant Razin. So you've got 18. I want to give you melee weapons, although Hexogen has no. Yeah, he's 20 more. Okay, let's give him melee weapons. Although, like, how much strength does he have? 6. Yeah, Hex also has 6. Okay, then let's give him melee weapons, and maybe that will do something. Like, that's this here. Okay, abilities. Well, that's not enough. Praetorian. So now if we need 4 points more. Hex has 4. And also 16. Yeah. It's actually not going to do anything. We are better in everything. Except for stealth at this point. Yeah. If we run into a skill check, we can invest it immediately. Okay. Let's talk with the Madame Cluck some more. Madame Cluck has the best pleasure workers of both sexes. Well, you know, I believe it. But that's not why the police sent me, you know. And what do they want with me? Take up your grievances with the Guangzhou. I am simply a manager. The cops are looking for a thief named Spectre. Perhaps he patronized your establishment? This is a respectable business. We don't want trouble with the law, and we never befriend criminals, or at least not anyone who we know is part of the underworld. Go look for this Spectre cat somewhere else. The woman falls silent and gives us a careful once-over before speaking again. But listen here, pretty boy, before you go. Your question reminded me of a certain job I have on offer. Since you spend your days hunting thieves, maybe you'd be interested in hunting a beast? If you have the time, that is. I'm prepared to pay handsomely. Well, if you are paying handsomely, we will do handsome deeds for you, you know. What needs to be done? I want you to kill a pesky mutant, namely an albino bloodsucker who's been making night raids nearby. Bring me his head and you'll get 400 rubles, as well as the sincere gratitude of me and my employees. Uh-huh. What did this albino bloodsucker do to you? That little bitch murdered 2 of my best streetwalkers. Witnesses say he lurks closer and closer to my establishment each night. If someone doesn't hunt him down soon, he could cause trouble for everyone in the docks. Well, and why not ask the police or Guangzhou for help? They don't care about our problems. That albino bastard is only interested in me and my business. Well, aren't these bat-like creatures mutated animals? How could an animal have a vendetta against you specifically? We like to use our brain here. The madam releases a pathetic sigh and her shoulders slump. Until recently, that monster was actually my pet. You wouldn't believe how much money I blew buying a 2-week-old baby bloodsucker from stalkers. Alas, it was all for naught. I named the ugly little bugger Bertrand and watched him grow up and bond with me and my staff. He caught rats better than any cat, but after a little misunderstanding, he ran off into the night. Now he's all grown up and out to get me. Well, that is interesting. Like, also, looking at her face, I can understand that she has a knack for very weird pets. But well, listen, lady. If you want me to seriously consider your proposal, I need to hear all of Bertrand's story. What made him run off and start this war against you? What was this misunderstanding about? I don't know why you need this information, but fine. A few months ago, the mutant attracted the attention of one of my best clients, a very generous patron from Seventh Heaven, no less. A man of curious tastes. He made me an offer I couldn't refuse, so I let him have the little rascal for a night. Oh my god. Seriously? Madam Clark? Just for a night, mind you. It's not like I sold him into sexual slavery forever. But that one night was enough for the little flying rat to forget all the good times we had together, maul the Klein and run off to plot his terrible vengeance. Fucking ingrate. Well, backstabbing son of a gun, huh? Only a righteous beheading will fix him. Well, seems like poor old Bertrand has his reasons to hate you, huh? Well, nod. We could nod, I see. Now I know why it's feeling so aggressive. Yeah. I think that's actually an appropriate reaction here. I see. Now I know why it's feeling so aggressive. That's gonna help you kill it? Well, I'm not the specialist here. If that's important information, use it in any way you see fit. Well, and I need even more intel. Where's the target's lair? I don't know, but I don't think it will matter. During the night, the beast roams the streets. Will come to you if you take a midnight stroll. Well, and what if I kill this thing so hard there's no head left? If that really is a risk, try killing this ugly bastard a bit more gently than your other prey. I don't pay a single ruble without proof. Okay, well. Okay, I'm on it then. Well, we need to be careful then. Well then, Godspeed, pretty boy. When you are done with the mission you are currently on, go find that thing and don't forget to cut its head off and bring it to me. No head, no reward, understand? I hear you. Okay, see you later then. Alright, so again, many thanks to Arthur for pointing this out. So I wanted to ask with the other lady there. There was someone. This one here, Sporty Spice. Oh, she's Asian or something. When she notices us we are about to speak, the cute young brunette in thick horn-rimmed glasses approaches us and says in a furtive whisper, "Hey, sorry, did you know this place is actually a whorehouse?" Oh, I understand her act, huh? Oh my god, no, it can't be. Wait, you're being serious right now, aren't you? Totally serious. Let me guess, did you also buy an outdated city map from a scrap dealer? Some of the old maps still describe this place as a youth club and hostel. Unfortunately, this is no longer the case. Ever since my poor old father died, this building has been overrun with prostitutes. Even though I'm the sole heir, I'm forced to live in a single stuffy room. That part isn't so bad, since while I cannot condone what the girls here do for a living, I still think they are good people. What really chafes me hiney is that as soon as I leave my room, the clients start making foul remarks and treating me like a prostitute. It's debasing. Well, sounds nasty. It's hard for you to stay here, isn't it? Many people in the city call the frigid streets their home. You're lucky to have a room at least. Well, we could also awkwardly look away. If I'm being honest, I also thought you were one of the, well, Sags girls, you know. Yeah. Did I just save the game? I hope so, because I want to try this. So, well, you know, you are one of those Sags girls, aren't you? The moon's face rapidly flushes fire engine red and she furiously stomps her foot. Well, if you were dead wrong, got it? I don't have anything against the other girls, but unlike them, I have a calling in life. I want to make something of myself. Got it? What? You don't believe me? Then follow me into my room and I'll show you the books I'm reading, my plans to become famous, all of that. Well, maybe we could do it some other time. No, actually, why not? I'd love to chat with you in private. I think we'll learn a lot about each other away from prying eyes. I lose all my inhibitions. But I'm afraid I need 500 rubles first for the madam. She calls it the guest tax. Plus, we might need a condom and she can provide one for us. Now I understand your thing. Guest tax, huh? Well, stop. Who are there? What's your role in this brothel exactly? And also, I don't understand why we need a condom for an intimate discussion of important subjects, but I have one right here. Well, you know, I really have no idea there. But well, stop. Well, there. What's your role in this brothel exactly? What do you mean by role? Like I already told you, I live here because I have nowhere else to go since my dad died. Until I'm rich and famous, I'll have to stay here. Well, that's cool and all, but you're offering zags for money, aren't you? The young woman thinks about it for a moment, then finally shakes her head. I already told you that money was to pay the guest tax. Did you think I was offering you zags as some kind of service, like a prostitute? How dare you? I fell head over heels in love with you and you insult me like that? Well, you know, love is a grand feeling. Let's go to bed. Yeah, well, you know the local girls, right? Is there a normal gimmick-free prostitute among them? If you really have such low desires, you can always talk to Veronica Vanilla. She's around here somewhere, although I don't know how good she is. I'm not a specialist in prostitution since I'm a prostitute, yeah. Anything else you want to know? Well, you know what, let's go chat in your room. Actually, I like this roleplay to a degree, but well. Could you answer a few general questions for me? Okay, I guess we can talk about general stuff in public. What's your name? Lena. Lena Stanislavskaya, daughter to Boris Yevgravovich Stanislavsky, the recently departed owner of this house. Well, and what made your father want to build a brothel? Well, he intended to build a youth club and hostel. It became what it became only afterwards. I heard that, but how did it end up a brothel? Why did his daughter and legal heir only get a single room? The young woman watches us speak in awe. You talk like such a learned person. Beautiful. Maybe you'd like to discuss this further in my room? Sure, whatever. Well, okay, sure, whatever. I was just thinking that going to my room sounds awesome. It's just that you didn't forget the guest tax. Did you? It's just 500 rubles. Well, dear Lena, you know, that's really a lot of money right now. Well, if I have my own condom, will that do? No, let's do this later. Can we talk about something else for now? Sure, how can I help you? Well, wasn't there something else? Well, I don't think I can right now, but see you, and I really like your way there, Lena, you know. This whole approach there. Saving the game, what's that? Okay, no, that's just, mess up wallpaper. The wallpaper comes down there. Well, so who are these guys? Oh, is he also one? The unshaven thug in a leather jacket puffs at a cigarette and looks musingly out at the snow-covered docks. He's deeply engrossed in thought until he notices us and winces. What do you want? Nothing. Who are you? Prokar Momishkin, a professional guard. You, more like a professional cockhound, judging by how you are slobbering all over that cigarette. The thug's countenance grows as dark as the heavy snow cloud hanging over winter Trudograd. Watch your mouth. If I ever hear anything so filthy from your pie hole again, I'll throttle you. Are you sure you can? I just didn't get what you say you do. By the way, Momushkin, I've been looking for you. Or are we? Have we been looking for him? Well, let's talk with him firstly a little bit. Right, could you answer a couple questions? Get lost, I'm not talking to you. Okay, well, let me just... Oh, what's that? By the way, this is like a dirty toilet there. Saving. So here, by the way, Momoshkin, I've been looking for you, by the way, sorry. So what is this? Which thing is it, Momoshkin? Mystery Island, surely not. Mysterious offer. Guangzhou, I have the General Secretary. Shapkevich instructed us to speak to Uncle Ho. But that's fine. Captain Sinbadov. People Smuggler. Protection Racket. Ah, it's the gambler. The gambler Ruslan Lee wants to get rid of Prokor Momoshkin, who's been extorting money from him. The bandit can be found in the port brothel. I need to get rid of him without attracting any attention. Ah, yeah. Well. Momoshkin, I've been looking for you. Momoshkin gives us a suspicious look and taps the ash off his cigarette without looking down. The ash falls right on his trousers. The racketeer brushes it away, never taking his eyes off of us. Oh yeah? And where's that? It's time to die, you piece of shit. Oh, well, you just have an offer to make. Could you leave Ruslan Lee alone? Why would I? Well, we could flex our muscles menacingly. Leave Ruslan Lee in peace before you get hurt. Oh, we lied to him. Leave Ruslan Lee alone. He's under my gang's protection now. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Speechcraft. Something's gonna happen, something big, mark my word, yo. So, Procor, you know, it's really like this. Ruslan Lee is under our protection now, so leave him alone. What? Out of the walk and onto the pyre, now that's fucked up. Stop fooling around, dumb truck. This is gangster law I'm talking about, straight out of Wasteland. Well, or we could need to sort it out, you know. You look like someone who's really causing a lot of trouble there. I don't know why, but I'm inclined to trust you. Okay, listen. There's a huge metal barrel at the port entrance right behind this shithead Ruslan house. You must have seen it. We can meet there in disguise who's gonna squeeze the money out of the mark. Sure, we'll call the local wise guys and sort it out according to the law. Oh, I guess that's going to be a fight, huh? But I feel that's fine. So, then. That was Rocco. What's this here? That's closed or what? Yeah, apparently. The street says the revolution is inevitable. Yeah, there's certainly a lot to ponder. Well, let's go over there. These are... Can we actually go in there? Yeah. Is there anything here? Excuse me, just a little sneeze. Well, I mean, okay, like at least it's not dirty or anything. Also nice classic art there. Oh, I think that is... I can imagine whose room that is. Ah yeah, there's something here. An alarm clock. Yeah, we leave that here. Oh! Well... That's... I guess the air is not very good in that room. So, and then here... Right, with the family picture there. Some tobacco. Let's confiscate that. So these are the books, huh? Well, I have the feeling that we should do this with Lena and discuss things with her. Maybe we learn something. What was this? Oh, 200 rubles. Well, if you don't protect your money in the wastelands, it's gone very quickly. What's going on here? Aha. Well, that won't hurt. And this one? Aha, log. We need 12, right? Or what was it? Or 15? Oh. Can we actually maybe... Aha. Oh, yeah, that was easy. 300 rubles. Aha, exactly 500, huh? For those people who are... What was that? Something was green. Or did was it lieutenant? The lieutenant? Yeah. Well, this is the... Oh, custom air pistol. Well, the lieutenant can have that. But I think we are just going to sell that. Oh, oh, she's also here. Oh, hell. Hello there, madam. Is this your room? Oh god, we can't get out. Oh no. Madam, you're kind of in the way right now. What is it now, pretty boy? Can we talk about the albino bloodsucker? I really hope that thing is dead. Well, I just wanted to make sure I know where to look for the thing. I suspect it will come looking for you first. Just stroll the streets at night. Okay, what time is it actually? 7:34. Well, it will take a while, I guess. There, and I'm glad that she got moving again. Is this her personal bathroom? Well, she's not into cleaning bathtubs, I guess. There. Aha. Oh, beautiful. A med kit. Very good. We were a bit short on those. When that's a yeah. Well. Oh, what's that? By the way, I didn't look at it. Oh, some salt, a potato, and a tinfoil hat. Whose stuff is that, I wonder? But there are dumbbells here. Well. The lieutenant can have some water. Let's talk to that guy. And I'm drinking a little bit of water as well. Oh, he's got a tattoo there on the throat. So, an extremely underdressed muscle man is watching us. Finally smirks as he comes closer. His every movement is exaggerated and smooth, as if he's posing for a crowd of invisible fans. Another weakling, I see. Yeah, let's flex our muscles. You sure you want to call me that? Well, call him what you like, but I can bet my non-existing Nobel Prize that I'm smarter than you. No, we need to beat people at the game they chose, right? You sure you want to call me that? Ahem, seems like I was mistaken. Yeah, that's pretty... That might be often happening to you, huh? Well, and who are you exactly? Who? Someone who knows a real man must be strong. The strong man looks us straight in the eye as he rubs his stomach. His pronounced abs are visible through his tight sleeveless shirt. Want to see how strong I am? We can arrange a private showing. Well, I'm sure you can. What's your name, big guy? My name is Yaropolk Bulov. You do well to remember that. Yaropolk Bulov? Okay, done. It's totally memorized. Now let's discuss your services. Well, you seem a bit rough for me. Is there anyone less masculine around here? And, yeah, well, could you remind me of your role in the brothel? If you mean the fetish I provide, you can call it the manly man role. If you mean everything I do around here, I'm also a part-time guard. Aha, thanks for the intel. Well, manly man, huh? Anyone soft around here? Damn! So you're one of those guys. In that case, go find Rocco Sparkler, our local sissy. Fuck, I was hoping I'd finally met a normal dude for a change. Well, don't get mad. Let's talk about your services. Could you... Yeah, well. I knew I'd make you curious. Pay me 600 rubles and in return you'll get to spend time with the real man. No sissy pink princess. Softy bullshit. We clear? I submissively hand over the money. No. Yeah, we are clear. Now let's talk about something else. Either agree or stop wasting my time. Well, then let's not waste each other's time. There. Well then, so now that we are here and looking at the real world time, I think... Did we talk to that guy? Yeah, that's the Rocco. Let's start with Mistress Agnieszka. How much money do we have? 6,600. Because where's the bear-like guy? Or was he meant like, did he mean Europolk? I guess. And I think, like, this could also mean that we are deeply relaxed afterwards, right? But maybe, most assuredly, we are going to be rather exhausted afterwards, like always. But I think we learned enough in the brothel, and let's rather reward ourselves with something maybe. And also, if we take care of this monster, this bat, the albino bat, There might be a special reward coming in or whatever. Who knows? Let's do that first. So, okay, now we've got that quest, the job. It says dry cleaning. Yeah, let's have a look at the dry cleaning. There's a closet. Hello there, good lady. Oh, we step into a smoke-filled room, part of which has been repurposed as a makeshift laundry. Inside the door, we are immediately accosted by a withered, nervous old woman with a cigarette clamped in her teeth. However, she doesn't verbally abuse us. Instead, she rushes our partner Hexogen. Ah! Dirty beard, come back, pay up, pay 10 rubles. I really like the artwork. To speak of role-playing for a second, she really looks like she's been smoking for a while. Yeah. Bad for the skin there. Well. So she finally got me. Ahem. Madam, I do not understand what you're talking about, and I would kindly ask that you stop insulting me, because by insulting me you are in fact insulting this glorious country, which was raised on the fruits of my literary genius, like a babe on its mother's milk. Ah, dirty beard, do not try to slide out of your depth like an old oil duck. I am a master chef. I will stir-fry you with sweet and sour sauce. Well, hey, leave my dad alone, you snake. No, just wait a moment. What's going on here? This disgusting vagrant once brought his huge stinky underpants here. I said from the start, I will wash for double price. Take it or leave it. Too dirty for a normal price. Too smelly, too tattered. Double price or go away. He nodded, but when I washed the underpants, he only paid 10 rubles. There are 10 more. Dishonorable old man. Where are 10 more dishonorable old men? Oh yeah, where are the 10 rubles? From that description of your pantaloons, you're lucky she didn't ask 100. Oh, not in front of my child, please. And why are you using such florid language? I trusted you with my privacy as well as my undergarments. As for their size, the only part of them which is somewhat stretched out is the groin area. Am I to blame for the blessing gifted by me by nature? In most other aspects, they were brand new, which is exactly why I decided that paying double would be wrong. Oh, balding head, dirty beard, don't like hearing profound yet unpleasant truths about your terrible smelly underpants. About their vomit-inducing miasma. Quit making things up. That was merely my manly and purely natural and healthy musk. 10 rubles pay up. Well... Hey, maybe Hex could work as your slave in this laundry to work off his debt. Yeah, let's say that. Hexogen starts slowly retreating to the exit while mumbling something about his past in the prison. His eyes are spinning in their sockets as he frantically searches for alternative routes of escape. Let dirty beard go near clean laundry of my esteemed clients? No way. Hey, where are you going, dirty beard? I just wanted to breathe some fresh air after spending so much time here, standing near this old uncultured viper. Let's chit-chat, more rubles, 10 to be exact. So be it. Yeah, it's 10 rubles for you. That's better. Hopefully your kindness will shame that old dirty beard. Give me money now. As the confused and irritated Hexogen puffs out his cheeks, the woman quickly grabs the 10 rubles and secretes them in her pockets. Or secrets them in her pockets, huh? Well, maybe you could answer a few of my questions now. Oh, an honorable low-why? Rare like a pearl and like local oysters. I can listen to you for some time. May I ask your name? My name is Xiao Xiao. But why does this matter? Why do you need to know? You don't. Well, actually, it's more a matter of politeness, isn't it? What do you do around here? You a fool? I'm a laundry lady. You already know that. Did you ask to annoy me? Don't do that. If my unlawful husband Ivan Doe learned this lesson and he is one annoying bastard. Ivan Doe, huh? Well, what can you tell us about Trudograd? What's there to tell? I am not local. Life in the docks is good. The generosity of honorable cousin Ho makes life easy. Outside the docks is nothing for me. A dark forest and a hungry steppe. What can you tell me about Ho? Oh, you are so inquisitive. Sure, let me tell you not. Get out of here and ask him yourself, spy. The woman starts flailing her hands at us like a mama bird chasing a predator away from the nest. We back away. Fine, fine, as you wish. X is still in the party, right? He didn't take that personally. Yeah, it's fine, good. X, everything fine with you? How do you feel? Yes, Hardball, father is here for you. Healthy as a mule. Very good, lovely. I'm off, okay, good. And by the way, Lieutenant Razin, status report. What is it, Hardball? How do you feel? I'm okay. Well, then that's good. You look a little bit stronger now, by the way. Okay then, so. Xiao Xiao, why you come here again? Like, talk loud and clear? Well, I would like to use the laundry service. The woman taps the ash from her cigarette onto the floor, studies us carefully and shakes her head. Adventurers and dogs do not get service. Nothing personal. Look for laundry lady elsewhere. What? What is this discrimination? What's wrong with adventurers? The laundry lady rolls her eyes and starts counting off on her fingers every reason for denying us service. Dangerous connections. You get shot, you never get payment for doing laundry. Next is blood. Blood and sweat everywhere, even on underpants. Disgusting to touch and stinky too. Another reason, bullet holes everywhere, even in underpants. Makes fabric easy to tear. I tear your bullet hole underpants by accident, you come and complain? No way, no service for you. No, okay, and why don't you service dogs? Because dogs don't have clothes, stupid Liao Wai. Well, that's very wise. Yeah, it's true, yeah. Well, but by the way, where do the locals get money for laundry services, I wonder? They don't. No money, but traveling merchants have money, and my honorable cousin Ho has money. Also, my services are sometimes used by lazy, vile old fools, but I'm considering forbidding them service too. Okay, well, that will do. Okay, I think we've got it. Alright, bye and thanks. By the way, like, oh, look on that side there. Oh, a friendly warning. All suspected thieves will be severely beaten. Okay, then. Well, let's get it off here. So, Hex, tell us about your underwear, huh? That's the one that you never wash. So, and I think that concludes today's business here. Let's end this with a look at this monstrous whale mutant thingy. And by the way, I just watched the video, a short video the other day about prehistoric creatures, and there was once a shark on Earth, no kidding, that had like a lower jaw that had like teeth that were arranged like a spiral. Very weird indeed. Yeah, well, and also pretty cool artwork. So. And that concludes today's episode. Many thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. I certainly did. I really love the writing in this game. That's a really good job there. Very funny and entertaining. We have a job to hunt down this albino monster. Yeah, well, and I think we now know about the promises this three blessed mermaid here is promising or is giving to us. Let's see. I would even make a little poll. Like, I think we could maybe get the services of one or maybe up to 2 of those in there. And what would you think? Yeah, what would you think? Like, which would you see and prefer? I mean, I'm not saying right now, so I don't want to interfere. But I would, yeah, like one, maybe in time 3 or so. Yeah. But do tell, what would you like to see? Yeah, and that concludes today's episode. Many thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, please do click the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell to never ever miss an episode again. And as always, the comment section is all yours. Feel heartily invited. We'll continue next time. See you then. Bye bye.